Hello, Latin 2. We're going to be reviewing for your test, which will be tomorrow. Again, since this chapter did not give you any new forms, I thought we should just review our noun declensions. So we did this for bell work several days ago. But on your test, you're going to have a noun from each declension that you will just decline for me. I'm only going to have you translate one of them. It'll be the first declension noun. So your first chart will be a first declension noun, just a normal endings I, ah, and the plural I, autumn, is, os, is. All right. Translation: for this one, the girl, of the girl, to the girl, by the girl, oh girl, and then you take all that and you add an S, do it for the plural, like normal. All right. For your second declension noun, you're going to have a neuter noun. Okay. So it'll be e, o, and the plural, a, orum, is, a, is. Okay. Remember, with those neuters, your nominative, accusative, and vocative will all be the same. All right, your third declension noun will be one of those, just a regular masculine, feminine one. So the endings here, star, is, ace, ibus, ace, ibus. Okay. Then you'll have a fourth declension noun. Masculine and feminine on these ones work the same. It'll be us, ui, u, and your plural, us, ibus, ibus. And then a fifth declension noun, and masculine and feminine work the same on this one as well. Ace, a, ace, arum, abus, ace, abus. All right, next want to review your translation with you. This is, again, from, I've got the text on your, on LMS, so you can either use it on your computer as you're studying, or you can print it off, whatever you'd like. So just going to review this here with you. And this is from a comedy from Terrence, and it's about a dad who has kind of driven his son away, and he is now punishing himself by working like excessively hard. Okay, so we start off here. Menedemus: I have one young son. Ah, why have I said that I had one? Or excuse me, why have I said that I have one? Sorry. Nay, rather, I had one, cremes. Now it is uncertain whether I have one or not. Okay, so he's just, he doesn't know what's happened to his son, so he doesn't want to speak about him in the present tense, because he's not sure where he is. Alright, and then his friend Creme says, why? Menedemus: Scies, you will know. That man, which is referring to his son, had begun to love too much a poor girl. I was always reminding that man, or I was always admonishing that man, you ought, my son, to pursue or to study riches and honors, not the deceitful games of love. I, when I was at that age of yours, found rewards and glory in the army. Now, Clinia has left with the soldiers to Asia, so that he may serve the king and please me. Okay? I apologize. I kept going. Let's go back and get some grammatical goodies. Forgot about grammatical goodies. Gotta review those. So line 1, I have a young son. Nice direct object there, young son. And then why have I said that I have one? You've got indirect statement there after the Dixie. So may is the subject of your indirect statement. Habera the verb. Habui, nice perfect tense verb. And then we talked about this earlier, but habeam at the end of line 2, verb of an indirect question, because it is uncertain whether I have one. All right. Let's see here. Then we've got amare, line 4, complementary infinitive, going with koiparat, he had begun to love. Let's see here. Then you've got line 5, studere, another complementary infinitive. Mi fili, nice vocative going on there. Devitis honoribus and falsis ludis, all those are datives with the special verb studere. Okay. Then you got a cum clause, cum temporal clause there. And then you've got in the army, ablative of place where. Let's see here. Then next sentence, with the soldiers, ablative accompaniment. Let's see here. We've got then a purpose clause, so that he may serve and please. And then regi and mihi are both datives with special verbs. All right. And then next line, keep translating here. What are you saying? And then Menedemus answers, if only I had not persuaded him, or would that I had not persuaded him. All right. And then I have most seriously harmed my son, whom I ought to help. Okay. Meophilio, another dative with special verb. Adjuare, complementary infinitive. Grawissime, superlative adverb. Okay. And then I am not able to forgive myself. Forgive is a nice complementary infinitive with possum. Myself would be a dative with special verb. Okay. And so, while Clinia endures many evils because of me, I myself will also pay the penalty, working in the field, sparing resources, serving that man being absent. Okay? So there you've got potitor, the nice deponent verb. All right. Then you've got working, sparing, serving, all present active participles. Okay. Let's see here. And then cremes, I judge, indirect statement, that you are not of a hostile disposition toward your son. It's an indirect statement. And that man, referring to your son, indeed wants to obey you. Okay, so continuing on, indirect statement. Obey there is a nice complementary infinitive. But neither, let's see here, neither were you sufficiently knowing him, nor he you. Okay, so that neck gonna be that neither nor. Okay, so keep that one in mind. All right, so neither did you sufficiently know that man, nor he you. All right, you have never shown that man of how much you valued him. nor did that man dare to trust you or to believe you. Okay? And quanti penderes, that's a indirect question. Nice indirect question there. Okay? But I hope, indirect statement, that man will appear safe to you, or will appear to you safe, or will come to you safe. Spare yourself, Menedemus. So nice imperative there. Your absent son wants you to do this. And then Menedemus answers, you ought not marvel if I desire rather to work. And his friend answers, if you wish thus, be well, farewell, Menedemus, and you. Okay, so you'll have your translation. Once again, this is set up in a quiz format on LMS, which is not ideal, but it's what we got for right now. So your translation, you may have to like scroll over to see it all, but you'll just type it in the box, kind of like a short answer sort of thing. So you'll have quite a bit in that box. And there aren't any long marks on here, okay? I think you can figure it out pretty well, but if you do have questions on long marks, you can obviously look it up, because this is open book. Or if you really need to contact me, you can, send me a chat message or whatever, okay? So you have your translation, then you'll have your IDs, so I'll have some words that you identify. Then we'll have our grammatical yum-yums, which are quite glorious. Then you'll have your charty charts. Okay, so you write out your charts. And all those are going to be in that kind of short answer format. And then you'll also have a little bit of site translation, which will also be in the short answer format. And then at the end of your test, you'll have some questions about the Aeneid, about Virgil, that sort of thing. So that'll be part of your test as well. Those ones will be most likely multiple choice. Okay, so that'll be what your test is tomorrow. Once again, it is open book, open note. Don't use your friend. Okay, please don't like cheat off a friend or something like that. But you can use your book and your notes. And let me know if you have any questions. I think it should be pretty simple and straightforward, but yeah, you guys are gonna rock it because you are mighty warriors. So I will talk to you later, and go get them on that test, man.